Now the election back and I'll die away. In short, this is what I have to say. Let us forget spites and grudges and concentrate. Come, let us sit and try to relate. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come, let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation together.
So let me start off by saying good afternoon to you, the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. Top of the afternoon to those of you on the web, locking us down right now via our live stream. Yes, our Facebook live stream. All you need to do is go to our Facebook page and search The Street 919 FM. So go to Facebook, search The Street 919 FM and click on the live stream. That's it. As you get in, like and share. Yeah, let me say good afternoon to my co-host, Mr.X. How are you today?
Yes, good afternoon, Trinidad and Tobago. I'm fine, thank you.
You're sounding distant. You sure you're on that mic?
Yeah.
Yes,
this
I'm
mic,
hearing it.
Is this one right?
Yeah, that's the one.
Let me change it then. I'll use that other one.
Yeah, please. All right, yes.
This one should be a lot better.
Yes, let me hear you now.
Yeah,
yes,
yes.
Loud and clear. That's what we're
Good afternoon,
about.
Trinidad and Tobago. Good afternoon, Isha Wells.
How are thou?
I am good. I'm a little tired. I mean, I had a good little run up and down this weekend.
I'm sure you did.
But yeah, I had a good little romp over to the Sister Isle and went home and come back and all these things. But of course, always a pleasure to be here. And Budget Day Tobago.
Well, I realize a lot of things is happening on the island in Tobago. As you have just returned, how is the Sister Isle?
Quiet
Were
and
they
nice,
looking forward to this budget?
I think a lot of people got a little complacent, like, all right, this budget, it's something that we are accustomed to. However, I think people may have taken for granted exactly how much COVID-19 may have impacted some of the spend. I still need to do a proper analysis, but I did hear some figures called today with some divisions getting a little bit more attention than others. As not in the past. Particularly health and wellness have a big $800 and something million request.
Interesting.
And this request, though, is one of the smaller requests in the last 5 years. Usually a custom requesting like $5 billion. It went down to about 4.2 billion in the request. So we wait to see what central government does do in terms of what can be afforded.
Interesting. Well, we have a packed show today. Of course, we're going to be talking with the family of the murdered 2-year-old child, Ania McLeod.
Yeah.
I ain't lied, that one hit my heart this weekend.
Now, that was real tough to deal with, Isha. That was very, very tough. Even when I put it on the on my news page, it was tough even to just post it. I was like, no.
To the extent where I did a Facebook post asking Trinidad and Tobago, if we comfortable with this murder. We come out in support of so many things that has nothing to do with something as serious as this, and I'm making comparison to the Black Lives Matter movement. Not that I'm saying it wasn't serious. It was. However, in a situation like this, not a drum.
Well, there was actually a protest outside the Sea Tower on Saturday. There was a protest on crime, and I saw Sterling Howell, who was the first cruise ship passenger to coordinate the return of the first 6 cruise ship people to Trinidad. He's organizing one as well. I've seen some people, and that talk will start with Gary Griffith and everybody from since Friday.
I also posted on my Facebook page that I'm looking for 1,000 angry citizens to hit the streets, and of course, it got a lot of traction.
Nice.
So we got 1,000 shares, and we have 1,000 persons committing
Excellent.
to come out in support of this. So after we talk to the family today, we kind of going to get some guidance as to how would they prefer us to deal with this. So many times, people take these kind of causes and they politicize it.
Yeah.
And I do not want this to be a political football. So I've decided to let the family decide how they want the public to treat with this. I've also been in talks with nationals that live abroad in the UK and the US, and business owners, both in Trinidad and international, who wants to put up money for a reward. An additional reward to Crime Stoppers, to persons who give information to the police, leading to the arrest of the persons involved. You know,
Excellent.
I've also gone a step further, and I'm reaching out to those who can assist the family with the funeral arrangements. Now, this family is very poor. They don't even have a bank account, to be honest with you.
Wow.
The only money they have is what persons have been generously donating. So we're going to need to come together and assist this family, at least with the funeral arrangements for this child. So I'm hoping that as we talk more and more with the family, my listeners here, and of course those who follow me on social media, will adopt this as though it happened to us and walk this family through. I don't know if you saw the video I shared on my wall with persons who, the mother that is, and the grandmother who spoke to the media, and the fact that the mother herself is blaming herself for what happened.
The mother of the child.
The mother of the child is blaming herself for what happened, and she's young. You know, that is a hard burden to carry.
It is.
And again, we want to be that support for them. I'm going to get the family on the line now, and of course, we're going to chat with them. Hello, Melissa.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, Isha Wells, 91.9. I have my colleague, Mr.X, with me on the line. You're live on the air.
Good afternoon, Isha.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Melissa.
So,
Hey.
Melissa,
Yeah.
as I mentioned to you earlier, first of all, what is the mood of the mother? This is the cousin of the child, by the way.
Yes.
Let Trinidad and Tobago
Right.
know. The mother is in no mood to talk to the media, and we understand.
No.
So we're talking with the cousin. So, Melissa, tell us exactly what is the mood of the mother.
Well, she viewed the bodies today, and she is in a mess. Because she still don't understand that her baby gone. Right? She really can't pull up. It's really hard for you right now. It's really hard. And I have to try and stay strong, and that child and me was like one. That child is the 1st of June, I the 8th of June. I begged the mother to make the baby the 8th of June. I said, God, make the 8th now, make the 8th now, she come and make the full. So I said, I don't care, I'm a child. And she christened I, she godmother. She didn't want nothing. As Melinda said, hey, it done happen already. She had everything. She was so happy. She was nice, she was pretty, she was making you happy. If you're sad and you're crying, she come in. Don't cry. Don't cry. She's doing some kind of little thing for you to laugh. Everybody laughing. She always doing something to laugh. She never sad. She don't ever be sad. She never used to get no trouble. She didn't know everything. She used to forget nothing. Everything was so sweet. She was so sweet.
Now you're talking to me, and I am getting all teary-eyed because as a mother,
that
you know,
baby was so
it
sweet.
will hurt anyone.
I'm telling you. The baby living next to me in the next house. Every morning she gets up, she has to come and wake up my children. I have 2 children, 10 and 8. Right? 2 little girls. If you know they love, she too bad. She would get up and come and wake them up in the morning. If I get up before her, or if I get up and I notice she didn't come, I going over. Where that little pumpkin baby boy? Where that pumpkin baby? She bathed and she mother again, she ready. Yeah, she get ready to pick she up. She come ready to wake up them children. I bring she over, rest her down on the ground. She tiptoeing easy to go and frighten them. Everything else is easy. As she reach in the room, she jump on the bed. Everybody wake up. They want no God, ma. Ma, want to bring her to wake me up. And I'm going to tell her, Naya. Hear them. Okay, mommy, leave she. Okay, mommy. And they get up. She would wake them up. She always, everything she used to do with her mother. She's too bad. She loves her mother. Especially when she wants to touch her.
So she was still breastfeeding.
Yes. When she mother tells, she going and kiss up the mother and hold her face and look she up and then say tatat and suck she tatat. She gotta talk, she gotta say everything.
When we spoke, you mentioned to me that, the family is in dire need of financial support going forward here where the funeral arrangements is concerned.
Well, we've seen, so far we've seen what we could do, but anybody wants to contribute anything, that is no problem. That is no problem because the father gone and the baby gone and it's just she. The grandmother in a state, the brothers in a state, the sister in a state. That's like my child and I had to stay strong for her. I tell you, I want to cry so much as I want to cry. To come home by me and close my door and hide in my room and cry fast and drop the tears and be back happy and go back over and deal with it. Just so she not to see me crying, just not to see her cry because everybody come to see the crying. And she feels so stressed every time people come to talk to see. She has to be crying. Questioning God. She begging why she had to question God. She don't want to do that.
I could imagine how she's feeling. I made a call on my Facebook page for citizens to come out and support, for this family asking for justice for this child. And then it dawned on me, maybe this may not be what the family wants at this time. So I've decided to ask you, do you want people to come out and protest and support? What do you want?
They can if they want. They can if they want. I find they can. Anybody want to do anything they can. Right now, there's somebody who called me today and told me that they were putting up a walk for the 4th of July. The more people come up will be best. They can. Anybody wants to do anything, they can do what they want. That is well sad. And I can't even ask you anything or find out what you want. You just say, you handle everything. Handle it. Anybody call you, handle it. You get them the phone to talk to me. Handle it.
We have also businessmen and nationals in the United Kingdom and in America who wants to assist in putting up a reward alongside with the police's Crime Stoppers in order to raise funds for anyone with information that can provide the police in arresting those who were responsible. Will the family also support something like this?
Yeah, that would be no problem.
Okay, so for persons wanting to donate to you, how can they do so?
Well, you already told me about the account number that we don't have right now.
Yes, because when I spoke to you last, I asked you for an account number.
Yeah, they can do what you said, the Western Union, if they want, and take my number and call me. Or they could even just take my number and call me and drop it off, because we live right here in Tunapuna. Drop it off.
Okay,
or I can meet them somewhere, whatever they want.
I prefer them drop it to the nearest point. Maybe you can meet them at the Tunapuna police station for your own safety, than you having to go anywhere to collect anything. I would recommend. Yeah. So I'm going to ask you to give your number. Persons abroad is asking me to set up a GoFundMe as well. I know you don't know how to do it. So maybe it's something that we can sit and discuss how we can go about it for those who want to assist. But go ahead and give them your number for persons who want to call directly and make contributions to the family.
491-3048.
Say it again.
491-3048.
I'm putting it on the live. 491
3048.
Yeah. All right.
Melissa Lara.
Right?
Melissa Lara is her name, and she is the cousin of the child. Funeral arrangement. So there is absolutely nothing happening at the moment until we get some funds, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Is there a wake going on? Is there any way we can contribute towards the wake?
Yes, they can do it. Had a week last night. It had a week night before. But what the wake is, whatever money I have,
is what you
buy what I need, and then whosoever bring whatever, we put it towards it, and that's how it is. And that's what's going on. And when whatever done, wake done, they go home. Because we're not really running it all night.
Has
anybody? She don't want to see nobody.
I understand.
She can't take nobody coming to her. And they really only want to see her, and they only want to see her. And, they're not understanding that the girl needs time to herself.
Yeah, I understand. Has anybody reached out to you, the councillor for the area, the member of parliament?
Right, Esmond Ford did. He dropped some money for us.
Very
and then he
good.
told us about, he wanted to find out about the funeral arrangements, which we didn't get through it yet because they still have the bodies in the forensic.
Okay.
Right? We went today. We stay whole day until 3 o'clock this evening to identify the bodies.
Okay.
And, well, the funeral home just called and said that they get the paperwork to collect it tomorrow. And then, you, right?
Besides
And then
besides Edmund, it's only us.
Yeah, and the UNC. I don't know the name of the person for Tunapuna.
Okay, but the representative
can contribute some money for her for weeks.
Okay,
So,
great. All right, so let me see what we can do via this program. I've posted your phone number in the chat so persons may reach out to you that way. I will also see what I can do on this end. Mr. X and I, personally, if you would accept, we want to get her clothes. We're going to buy her clothes. Her going home clothes.
baby?
Yeah, you're going to just let us know her size, what you would want, color you would want her in.
Well, my mother already said that she buying her dress for her to bury. And
Okay, so she's getting a dress. Well, whatever
That's
way that
okay.
we can, me and Mr. X personally can, guide me and let me know. But we'll see what else we can do on this
but this
end
is your
as well.
number personally.
No, this is the radio station's number. I'm going to call you
So
back
how will I
after.
get in contact?
I'm going to call you. Okay, you know what? You can take it now, write it down. Do you have a pen?
Yeah.
Because my number is out there.
What's this?
483
Yeah.
8741.
What's your name?
Isha. ISHA WELLS. It's Isha Wells.
WELLS.
Yes. Besides Anaya, does she have any other siblings or this is the mother's only child?
That is the mother's only child. This year takes so long before she could have this baby. Because she was so happy when she got this baby. And this baby come here and make everybody happy. She had a name for everybody. She could call me Bong Bong. She called she Uncle Bobby. She called she next to Uncle Jimby. And so she going on. Everybody she given a name to. She's so sweet and nice still. You don't believe how nice this child was. She doesn't know everything. You can have nothing. She don't forget nothing. Everything you said her. Everything. She was so nice. I can't even believe she go on still yet. Nobody can even believe that yet.
Could
I was so sweet.
you give the regards to the mother and the grandmother?
Yes, I will. I will give the regards to the mother and the grandmother and the brothers and the sister. The mother have a sister and 2 brothers. And that was the grandmother's only grandchild. None of them else have children and all of them big over 20. None of them have children besides Melinda. Melinda is the oldest. No, Melinda is not. Mark is it. Melinda is Mark. Yes, now it's Mark, Melinda. Melinda was the second child.
Okay.
And she get this baby and she was so happy. Oh, God.
Well, I'm really glad that you took our call. I know you're going to organize now for week. You're going to hear from me and call me if you need me as well.
Actually, they have a prayer meeting this afternoon. The church people are already here. So
Okay.
they're going to have a prayer meeting now. And then we will do the week of when Isha come. Because when people don't want to come because of the situation, how the people die.
Yeah, people
they kind of
frightened.
frighten, you know. It is very.
Before
so,
you go,
they don't
is the
want to-
mother open to receiving counseling?
Well, actually, they already saw that all the police and them sign her up for counseling.
So the
they
police
told
signed
us-
her up for it.
So the counselor did call me today, and he told me he wouldn't harass her from now till when, but next week he will call me back and they will organize it. So
Is there anything you want to say as we end the interview?
I did love that baby so much. My daughter did love that baby so much. I have a daughter will watch Anaya and she will cry. And while she crying, I asked her, Angeli, why you crying? Angeli, why you crying? Angeli, why you crying? She's so cute. I love she so much. She's so cute. She crying because this baby is so nice. It's why they start crying, you know. Up to now, my 2 children can't stop crying. They want to play with she. They don't want to see she in a box. They're telling me that they don't want to see she in a box. They want to play with her.
Gail, I really want to thank you for talking with us. I'm going to talk with you again, if not this evening, later on, first thing tomorrow. And then we're going to decide how we're going to approach this. Again, I posted your number on the chat so people may reach out to you. I suggest if you have to meet anyone, let it be at the Tunapuna police station for assistance. I'm saying.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk with you again very, very soon. Thank you so much for talking with us, Melissa.
Yes.
Yeah.
All the
Thanks
best.
very much. Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye. So, yeah. That is the situation. You know, I'm calling on those in a position to assist this family, whether it's our artists, sportsmen, sportswomen, you know, soca artists, calypsonians, persons who are in a position to assist this family financially.
Yeah.
To reach out to this family, please, I'm asking. For those of you who can afford to assist this family, going forward, I am asking you to please reach out to them and let us see what we can do. I don't want this to be a political football. This is not for photo ops. This is to assist going forward. This family needs all the help they can get. It's a poor family. And they are asking for assistance. I'm going to open up the phone lines and take a few calls. If I tell you, my mouth is so trembling.
I can imagine. I mean, I have no words because this family must really and truly be reeling. Like, I could imagine what she's saying. The mother of this 2-year-old who had her only child, and based on Melissa's account, this is her only child, and she took a while before she
make this child.
She had this child, you know. So it's heartbreaking for us to look at it, but realize exactly what these kind of things have done to communities and families, and
so much hurt.
The entire community has lost the opportunity because the child song so bright, giving everybody names, you know, adding so much joy to everybody's life. At 2 years old, she was really and truly a light for that family.
This is again, we continue to cause so much hurt in so many families over the weekend alone. So many bloodshed. If it's not accident, it's murders. It's we need to check ourselves as a society and decide where we go in. But like I say, I want us to adopt this issue. I want us to adopt this family. I want us to adopt this child and see how we can give her the send-off she deserves. This should not have happened to her. It should not have happened to anybody's child.
Agreed.
I'm going to open up the lines and take a few calls. Feel free to call in. I know the family is listening. You can send condolences to them. 3420081 771-1791 466-5391, or internationally, feel free to reach out to us on 1718-874-3860. And of course, you can send your messages via our message board.
717-1791, that's your WhatsApp number.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And feel free to reach out to us via our Facebook page as well. Okay, let me read some of your comments. Colin Morris says, we have to make a stand. These criminals are getting out of hand. Condolences to the family. At the same time, Black lives should matter. I hear you, bro. I hear you. Let me read another one. Janelle is saying a very special good afternoon to you, Isha. This made me cry when I read this article. Why are we so angry as a society? Thank you so much, Janelle. Let me see who else is there. Kellyanne is saying a very special good afternoon to you, Isha. I am so sad. 2 years old? You mean to tell me they didn't see a baby sitting with that man? I don't know. I don't know sometimes what is going through the minds of some of these. Someone is saying, good afternoon to Isha. Joanne says, this story is bringing back memories to me. Joanne, if you had a loss, condolences to you. Keishon is saying a very special good afternoon to you, Isha. Bring back the hangman. Again, how many times are we going to have that discussion?
But I mean, and it leads us to where we have to be. What is going to be the tipping point for us?
Let's see who's there. Caller, your life.
Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hi, I was just wondering, I'm calling from Toronto, Canada. My name is Kitty.
Hi.
Is there a way that you guys could set up a GoFundMe account that we could donate for this family?
Well, it's something that we have to look into now because the family clearly doesn't know how to do it. So we're going to have to talk with them to find out if there's somebody that they can trust to set
receive,
it up on receive on their behalf and that type of thing. But Melissa, that is Lara, she says that persons who want to send from abroad can send it to her via Western Union. She did indicate
Western
that.
Union.
So if you are in a position to do it, we will accept Western Union as well.
All right, that sounds like a plan. Okay, thank you guys.
You're welcome. Thank you for calling. Yes, you was in the middle of saying something.
Yeah, I mean, throughout the calls for protests and the conversations we have with what crime makes us feel like, I again want us to make sure and realize that when we stand up for something, we stand for something. You must have a stance for something that will help us to make a change. We're going to support Melissa and the family in this regard. And Melissa and the baby, her life are going to represent something that we need to get. And we need to get people to start to respond. People need to start to stop criminals in your community. People need to start to respond in such a way that we don't condone these kind of crimes, because look at the innocent lives that are being lost simply because we've allowed situations to spiral out of control. We have to take our responsibilities. So if we're marching for crime, we should march for responses that we see something and say something, that we don't continue just to allow the elements around us to continue to flourish. Don't wait until it's your 2-year-old, your family member.
Yes, a call. Call, are you live?
Yes, good afternoon to my sister Isha.
How you doing, my brother?
Well, after the Almighty God. And Mr.X.
Yes, brother, good afternoon.
My brother, good afternoon. When I heard about that Saturday, it shook me. But, you see, the whole point is that the justice system, too much jokers inside of there. Too much jokers. Because I will tell you, I just sit down on a bench and you having a lawyer coming to your lawyer, have 15 and 20 cases. And he never ready to try to start the case. If something has to be done about that. That is what keeping back the hangman loose. Because if you could get a case tried within 5 years' time, the law is there. It is plain. But the justice system is what's holding it back. And it's the villagers, they don't know what will be taking place within the community, and they'll sit down on it. Long time, when we were young, fellas couldn't come on in our area with this type of things.
But I remember gangsters and gang leaders, long time women and children wasn't involved in the foolishness. I don't understand what's going on today. All it baby 2-year-old, all they shoot it.
But it was a mother last week too.
Listen, anytime I have any team under me and a man do that killing, they would have find his body outside the police station. That is how much I despise that. You can't tell me you running a team and this man under you sit down comfortable and everybody knowing is he kill the child or know about it.
Yeah,
well, they had to be mad.
And everybody comfortable.
Everybody normal, and all they going home to all their family knowing all they riding with he. All they have to leave he for the police to find he.
Yeah, you're supposed to, because in our time, the villagers would have dealt with you. You cannot stay in this village that sort of behavior. You couldn't stay in that village. If you live in your next area, you stay there. But it's in our area. We want it clean. We must be able to work. When you go to work in the day, our wife and children must stay home and they must be comfortable. Because anything take place while we outside working, we come in and we hear and we get to know who is that person. There's no law to stop we. The law will deal with you afterwards.
Thank you, caller. 30 seconds. I'm sorry, we had to cut you. We're about to go for a break. We're going to come back. I see you on the lines. There is a lot of calls on the line. We're going to take those calls when we return. We're going to read some messages as well when we return, as we try to come to terms with what has happened over the weekend with the shooting death of 2-year-old Anaya McLeod.
You talk, come talk with us. On the street, 919 FM.
The Ranch at C3 Center and Trinity Mall is back to serve you with the best barbecue in the East and South. Original sauces and value for money. Opening hours Monday to Thursday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Friday and Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Sundays, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Get your barbecue chicken, lamb, fish, burgers, jerk chicken, chili wings, and a wide variety of sides to choose from. Check us out, The Ranch.
Enagic changed your water, change your life. Enagic water purifier, one machine, 5 types of water. Enagic makes strong Kangen water with an 11.5 pH. Kangen water with 8.5 to 9.5 pH, healthy drinking and cooking water. Clean water with 7.0 pH. Beauty water for skin, hair, and plants with a 6.0 pH. Strong acid water with a 2.5 pH. This water is known to disinfect, kill viruses and bacteria. Listen to the Street 919 FM with Pastor Alkaline John every Tuesday from 11:05 a.m. to noon and every Wednesday from 8:05 p.m. to 9 p.m. as he talks to you weekly about how to improve your quality of life through purifying and drinking water. For more information, call or WhatsApp Pastor John at 516-286-7079.
That starts your day. Nescafe. That rich aroma there to stay. That cup of joy that makes you say Nescafe. It all starts with a Nescafe.
Nescafe Classic Rich Aroma Double Filtered Full Flavor Coffee is the perfect start to your day.
That cup of joy that makes you say Nescafe.
Nestle. Good food, good life.
Yo, this is a Big Mike, not the mass man, the health man. Are you one of the 40 million people suffering with joint issues like rheumatoid arthritis or osteoarthritis? Well, you are listening to the right ad. You have the ailment, we have the remedy. Call us now on 288-8301 or 346-2612.
Don't forget to tune in right here on the Street 919 FM every Wednesday from 10:05 a.m.
Performance beat all talk.
Are you looking for a home care aid for an elderly parent? Maybe you're looking for a nanny or babysitter for your children. Are you looking for a housekeeper or cleaner for your home or office? Then Helping Hands Home Care is the place for you. We provide qualified home care aid, nannies, babysitters, housekeepers, and cleaners at reasonable prices. We work so you don't have to. Just send us your budget and schedule and we'll make it happen. Are you trained in home care? Do you have experience in caring for the elderly, disabled, or children? Or maybe you want to earn extra money cleaning homes and offices? Then be part of our team. We want you. Contact us today, WhatsApp or call 4838741 to sign up. We are Helping Hands Home Care. Helping Hands Home Care. The home is where the heart is.
Every child is incredibly intelligent. Parents, reach higher. Be stronger. Join Oliver S. Clark, producer of the IBG line of educational products, right here every Thursday morning at 11:15. Get the genius out of the children. Hear how you can work with the IBG phonic program and see your children learn at least 200 times faster. Remember, IBG guarantees rapid progress for champions to turn this nation around. It's right here on 91.9 FM every Thursday morning at 11:50. For more info, call 336-3896 or 725-READ.
Come talk with us. Real issues, hard talk, real talk on the street, 919 FM.
We are back. Thank you so much for staying with us. Mr.X, they're asking you to call out the numbers. Apparently, I had to say it too fast.
Oh, yes, no problem. 342-0081 if you want to call us live. 342-0081. You could also call at 466-5391. That's 466-5391. And we also take your WhatsApp messages, voice notes, and so on at 771 1791. All right, 771-1791 for WhatsApp messages, and the calls are 466-5391, 342-0081.
All right,
Yeah.
so let me get some of your messages on the inside. Condolences to the family. I pray God grant you all strength. Let's see who's there. Caller, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Isha, this is Sheila.
Hi, how you doing, Miss Sheila?
I'm all right. I just listened to the brother's baby. That happened Saturday?
Saturday gone, yes.
Friday
night, sorry.
Yeah. What about the father?
I don't know what the situation was involving why someone will want to kill the father. I'm not too sure. But he also passed away in the scenario. But I am more focused on the 2-year-old child. Not that I have anything against the father. I don't know the circumstances surrounding the situation. But as a mother, that 2-year-old child, it caught me.
Because I sit down here listening and it hurts in my belly.
Yeah, it would. Any mother, it would.
All right, that's called the final.
Thank you, Sheila. All the best to you.
All right, love. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Caller, you live.
Good day, Isha.
Good day to you, Jamal.
And good day, Mr.X.
Good afternoon, Jamal.
Aisha, I want to get the lady number, please, because
Sure.
I want to make a donation.
No problem. Give the number again, Mr. X. We wrote it down,
Yes.
didn't we?
Yeah, we have it up on the Facebook.
Okay, hold on.
I'll
Let me
I'll
give it to you. You have it there?
Yeah.
No, I have to scroll through
Okay.
to find it.
Get it from me.
I'll get it and we'll
Jamal,
give
we're
it
going to
you just
announce
now.
it. So listen with your
Yeah.
pen.
All right, then.
Yeah, thanks, Jamal. Get it. See if you can find it for me. Else I'll have to go back here and look for it.
I'll go right here on the I had it in the live, but you know.
Okay, so I have it here. Her number is 491-3048. It's 491-3048. And her name is Melissa. Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Aisha.
Hi.
John, Mr.X.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to all the children. And me on behalf of the children of the Terminable and Elderly, our deepest condolences. And that goes out for me and my children and everybody. And I hear a call early on how we nip this. What is the way forward? Because you're living in an area. Now they tell the police I feel so and so shoot John. Or I feel John shoot Paul. Now it may have, you see, we have no confidence in that way. And especially in the village we live. And you know where I'm coming from, Aisha?
Yeah, I know.
Because a lot of the police, now I can't put nothing in my mouth to talk. Who could do that is them. That the police will take out 2,000, they say, you know, and they sing along in the station and say John should be man. Because he just gone beg for 2,000. So who we put the confidence in? Larry Griffin money trying his best. It have great officers out here. Great officers that really carry out their duty and know the social aspect of the police service. But on the other hand, Aisha. And I think the police service.
So are you saying that people may know and afraid to talk because they don't trust the police?
Aisha, where you from?
The same place you from.
Aisha, your neighbor string is in Laventille.
The same place you from. But I am not. I am saying it this way, Anderson. And I know where we from, or they can understand what I'm saying.
Right.
The police shouldn't even have to look for he. All you should put him where the police could find him.
Aisha, I did not one murder in Beatum thus far for the year, you know. One murder. One murder I did not in Beatum. Right? And I don't want to compliment them because no murder is a good murder. But I'm saying this, Aisha. And it's something Shoma had taught me years ago. And I heard her saying it on our platform. The police know the good, the bad, and the ugly. You hear what I'm telling you? The police don't know something up in the area and know what to do and what not to do. And who to go for. So here we have the commissioner of police saying they're looking for somebody. I don't borrow this a lot for yourself. Especially when you sing, sad, you sing in the so street.
May God rest sing soul, boy. May God rest sing soul.
Yeah. No, I'm going to tell you something about sing now. My brother will have the police service tell him that he said sing. One like sing. Yeah, you know do Isha. No, you know if you kill Paul or you kill John or you kill the Baptist, sing come in and lock you up. If John Paul want to come and point out you get in charge of murder, you know. They will fight up in court. And I think it's a different page where they go along, we can always kill them, you know. And the one shot, one kill, you know. So we don't let some of them working in jail. And I'm saying again, the police know who is the good, the bad, and the ugly. The police that see me now will work and tell me, go ahead. I feel like I can search up my vehicle. Because the police know, me seeing dancing no way, and me going to break in here, and the smell just be loud.
But then there would be some that say, Anderson, the police acts on information and intelligence. If the information and the intelligence not forthcoming, how the police could lock up people?
Aisha, that two persons actually may know. The police up and down the term. They say, Anderson, you always say, anyway, you know, you go back them thing now. 2 TV, they will have a vehicle again, 2 flat screen. They ain't say me no. But in a pack, I don't see the limit. And that's my how I just talk. If I don't say don't. The Shmanshi boys, I went. Yeah. And the police get back, they say me 2 flat screen TV coming in the community center and the time. The people just happen to wait on somebody or by a cashier there. Bam, they rob them. In no time, it was given back to them. People come to purchase a vehicle, back same road, they rob. And hand it back over in CPS. I call Inspector Jar, whatever they call him, and everything was on it. But how much you could do again? Now, you seen somebody kill somebody. For you know, your 2 little children, or your 3 little children, your 5 little children, you're going on in the station and you try to call the station. For you know, your house burned down, your vehicle burned down, more killing. But I think the one shot, one killing, not for this one and that one, you know. Or not for when people take both engine and people drunk, you know. You see that little child life? I want to see the one shot, one kill for that. That I want to, and I have no more to say. And I know that we can fit somebody for you listening, if you're listening, because you're a man, no politics, in no radio program. So I think somebody listening. I want to see the one shot, one kill for that. And also the young man who had shot the police officer and that young lady on Charlotte Street. I want to see the one shot, one kill for he too. And all who care out the shoppiness throughout this great twin island and call themselves African. But I always want to bring you politics, you know. But me here in India, shooting Indian at all, but it's something like it wrong with me. I'll look on and listen.
Thank you so much.
Just to let people know too that the police service last week launched the online app with the online reporting interface.
Okay.
Where you can report crimes online anonymously.
Okay.
A lot of people are afraid because they feel that, you know, they'll get exactly what he's saying, and that's a real problem.
It is a real problem.
People know, and they're not comfortable to say. There is an online anonymous set of reporting that is available from the TTPS. You could download the app and make yourself anonymous, or go to the Facebook page and see some more information about how you can make your reports. Even if you have a normal crime to report, you could do that and get your receipt. If it's something that you want to have your proper documentation for, you could even get your receipt online.
Okay, then. All right, so I want you guys to share the live. I need to get as much people in on this. We're trying our best to assist the family of Anaya McLeod in her burial, her going home service. The family is in dire need of assistance. And I would like you guys to step in and let us see how we can send this little angel back to God in fine style. 342-0081 771-1791 466-5391 7188-743860. All right, so Karen Lee Jin says the crime will never be done until there is police reform as well as reform in government. Hip Chick says that's right, all the protests in this world can fix this broken system. I don't even know now if it even makes sense. if it even makes sense. Christine Edward Faru says, not Africans drop in guns in the community for Africans to kill Africans. I hear you, Christine, but we seem to be volunteering to do the work. Guns don't kill people, it's people kill people. And if the guns are placed in the community and they are left there and nobody takes them, Christine, then the murders cannot happen. But from the minute that we volunteer to take the gun and to carry out the killing, then we are our own problem. We are our own problem. I understand that it's not us bringing the drugs and the guns, but we seem to be volunteering to carry out the work.
At the end of the day, people will only use options and avenues and channels that pliable, you know. Once it's pliable and your people are taken.
I just think it's so sad.
It is sad. I mean, I'll tell you now, Trinidad and Tobago, we have to recognize our own personal responsibility for crime, because it is getting to a state where people really and truly have zero conscience. This is unconscionable that you would see a man in a vehicle
with a baby.
Isha.
Yes, caller.
Isha.
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah. Did you see everybody shoot the kid? How do you know Africa shoot the kid?
Did I know what?
What?
How did you know what black people shoot the kid?
Who said anything?
How do you know Africans? They say we volunteer to do all the killing. How do you know what Africans?
Caller, 1 minute. Are you listening?
You're assuming.
Are you listening, caller?
Yeah, I'm listening.
I was responding to Christine Edward Faru, who said on a Facebook posting under our page that Africans are not the ones bringing in the drugs and the guns. And I said that we are not the ones bringing it in, but we seem to be volunteering to carry out these acts if we leave the guns there alone.
How do you know we are the ones carrying out the acts?
How do I know who's the ones carrying out the acts? The killings that are taking place in Trinidad and Tobago, you mean?
No, this particular one.
I am not talking about. I am not talking about this particular killing. I did not.
Okay, if you want to talk in general, how do you know that?
How do I know what, sir? That Africans are carrying out killings?
Africans are the ones volunteering.
I could only talk from the information that is available to us, and the information available to us. Caller, I'm trying to answer you. So listen off here.
Okay,
because clearly you're not listening. How do I know? I can only go based on the information available to us. And the information available to us is that there are more Africans in our prison system for murder and gun crimes than any other race in Trinidad and Tobago. That is how I know. How I know is when the police are looking for persons of interest and they post their pictures up, they look like me. That is how I know. And that is why I can afford to talk to our people. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to play a race game here. I'm trying to be as balanced as I could talking to our people. This particular killing, I don't know who carried it out. I don't have the information. What I was doing is responding to someone on our text talking about Africans not bringing the drugs and the guns. And I said to her, we seem to be picking it up. We seem to be taking it and carrying out acts that continue to hurt our community. And if you want to bury your head in the sand, maybe in Brooklyn, they're not doing it. But here in Trinidad and Tobago, they are. And you have to call a spade a spade.
But if you want to look for some research, I would guide you to ResearchGate.
Yeah, tell him where you can find
ResearchGate, there's a post on ResearchGate. It's called, and this is a nice place for you all to go to if you want to find any piece of information, especially for the Caribbean. Race, Ethnicity, Crime, and Criminal Justice in Trinidad and Tobago. It was published in January 2012, updated in September 2018, I believe. And in that book, it highlights, just to give you the abstract, there's a chapter that examines the influence of race, ethnicity, and criminal offending, victimization, fear of crime, and the perceptions of safety and the police-citizen relationship in Trinidad and Tobago. That report alone spells out everything to let you know how race and our ethnicity has been compiled in statistical data to show you how many black males are in the prisons, how many black males are under investigation, and how our people are perceived in the society. It's an independent study.
Give him the website again.
ResearchGate. Go to researchgate.com. Look for race, ethnicity, crime, and criminal justice in Trinidad and Tobago.
Thank you. All right, we have a caller on the line. Caller, a very special good afternoon to you. No, I think he probably was uninformed.
No,
yeah,
that is what dunce means.
All right, sorry. Caller, you're live.
Good afternoon, Isha. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
When it is you don't have proper information, do not come on the radio and talk things that you do not know and you do not speak your information. Get your information correct first, because he has been very arrogant. This is not the first time, this is not the second time.
Well, I don't know the caller. I don't know him personally. I just was responding to him.
It's a normal thing with him. Because many a times you try to have discussion with him, and he will keep going on and on and on, and he do not want to listen.
Okay.
Listen. A good listener is a good learner, and a good learner is a good listener. Have a good day.
Thank you. I don't know the man personally.
And they always kill me. These things be on the internet. This from 2012, you know.
That's how far back.
These pieces of research here being updated. There is even one with talking about sexual tendencies and preferences and different things, and how our crime system has been influenced by different things.
Let's see who's there. Caller, you're live.
Sorry, what are you?
Yeah, no problems.
Mr.X, you go to the head of the class. And if you want to know why Isha can know that, Isha can try to the beat now and say she going to pass independent, the whole beat vote for Isha. She could go up Lavantel and say that the whole Lavantel vote for Isha. She could go John John and say that the whole John John vote for. All the call from John John Picton, the whole Picton they vote for she. Prescalan they vote for. Dan Kelly the vote for Isha. That don't she can know that. Mobile can vote for she too. Isha just tell her say she will have independent. She have to be a no UNC, no party card. And all go see the difference why Isha can tell all of that. And nobody can tell you that. My wife is 22 years of age. And she can tell about the dictionary upside down.
I don't know this one.
No, that's the real one.
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
from City, Aisha.
I didn't know this one at all. I didn't know the one who used to beat you. I don't know this one.
Yeah, another one.
Okay.
I have a new wife now.
This one don't beat though. This one don't beat.
No. She's more lover.
Okay.
And I'm more educator.
All right.
And she had called her Mr. Dance. I said, don't call him a dance. They don't like me.
Okay.
So I want to tell this Mr. something. How we can know that is by I see and watching and analyzing different areas. Now when I watch the news, probably I watch news. If I hear somebody in Chin Chin or Felicity or Penal, what they go do? My poison, nobody shoot themselves. Yeah, he said, never chopping neighbor for peace and land. I never hear, and I will always continue to say this. I hope that I feel long circular say it already. I never hear bamboo one shooting a bamboo two. I never hear bamboo two shooting a bamboo three. I hear John shooting a beat him shooting John, and I live in the beat him. And I hear Picton shooting here, and Prescalan shooting here, and who want to shoot here? Nobody want to build a good proper bridge. They want to put a good fence to the border. They want to put a gallery. They want to shoot a bag of nothing. The same is none of them going in the garden, they planted, and we going to credit the goods. So that's all we can do. That's why we know the definition of what we speaking about. I live on the beaten. And that's what we see in our area.
Thank you, Anderson. Let me read some comments. A caller said... Why am I hearing somebody talking? A caller said, presently the law needs to be changed pertaining to Pratt and Morgan. So the pending convictions and future matters must be implemented promptly, and those guilty must be penalized immediately with the full brunt of the law, and murderers must be hung forthwith. All right, so again, we want to ask you, if you are in a position to assist this family, feel free to call Melissa at 491-3048. That's 491-3048. When I talk to her, I want to hear that the outpour has been overwhelming. When we come back, we're going to touch base with some of our locals trapped in the United States of America.
Yeah, I'm sending the report. This PDF really interesting to read.
They're broke and they want to come home. So we're going to talk with them in a short while when we return right here on The Balance with yours truly, Isha Wells and Mr. X.
But we know talk. Come talk with us. The Street 919 FM.
Get interactive with the Street 919 FM.
All day, every day. See us all live on our Facebook page.
Share and comment on our show.
Like our page.
Chat with our live on-air announcers.
The Street 919's Facebook page.
Live and interactive all day, every day. The Street 919 FM.
Come talk with us.
Tobago is like one big happy family, and in this time of pandemic, our family values have never been stronger. We are stronger together, Tobago, and together, with a name you can depend on, we are moving into the new normal with quality food from Chef and Barbecue.
On mornings when I'm on my way to work, I like to pass by Chef's and BBQ for a hot cow heel soup or a bacon saltfish to start my day. And now I hear breakfast is $20, and then me I go. The staff nice too, you know. Hello. Chef's is the place to go.
Chef and Barbecue is renowned in Tobago for home-style cooking using the best Tobago has to offer and more. Visit a Chef and Barbecue near you today and get that home-cooked meal you've been missing. Call to order and pick up your meals hot and ready at Chef's and Barbecue. There's no chef like a Tobago chef.
Hey guys, it's Isha Wells here. Listen up. If you're considering selling or renting your house in Trinidad and Tobago, then call Keelan George with O'Neill's Real Estate Group. He's a good friend of mine and he's been in the business for over 6 years. First, selling real estate in Atlanta, Georgia, and now right here in Trinidad and Tobago. He has a strategic online marketing presence that actually attracts thousands of home buyers and renters. Plus, with his home selling advice and techniques, he's getting homes sold really fast. Keelan will actually guarantee you sell your home or, get this, you can cancel the listing agreement and pay nothing at any time. That's right, you heard me, nothing at any time. Selling your home doesn't have to be stressful, people. Check out www.o'neillrealestatetT.com. O'Neill is spelled O-N-E-I-L, or just call Keelan direct at 363-4030. That's 363-4030.
When it comes to healthcare, you deserve the best. Do you suffer from low energy, anxiety, or constipation? Health and Wealth Lifestyle with Nicole Huggins provides you with the best services of iridology exam, blood analysis, ionic foot detox, followed by a soothing foot massage. We also provide the best organic supplements. We are located at number 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria. Or call us at 288-1108 or 275-8359. Join us on the Street 919 FM every Thursday from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. for Health and Wealth Lifestyle with Nicole Huggins.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's Radio.
Church radio will never be the same again. Join the Church of the Firstborn Assembly with Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson and guests from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. on Sundays and from 9 p.m. to midnight on Wednesdays right here on the Street 919 FM. Your free will gifts and offerings will be greatly appreciated. First Citizens Bank account number 795222. For more information, call 753-1113. Psalm 46 verse 1. God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Log on to the church's website, www.churchofthefirstbornassembly.org.
Better vision for your physical eyes, and through the eyes of faith, let healing arise in your mind, body, and spirit. At Natural Heal Ministries, we teach kingdom principles for living that brings the blessing of God to your mind, body, and soul.
NHM Professional Associates are located at number 10 Moody Stewart Street, Monrepos, San Fernando. For more info, contact Dr. Desmond Phillip at NHM on 349-3494.
NHM Professional Associates can be heard live on the Street 919 FM every Saturday from 9:05 to 9:55 a.m.
Talk your talk, but we know talk. Come talk with us. The Street 919 FM.
All right, we are back. Thank you for staying with us. Thank you so much for staying with us. Remember to go to our Facebook page and search the Street 919 FM and, of course, share the live. Let's get the message out there. So, in the last and final hour, we are attempting to talk to Trinidad and Tobago nationals that are stuck in the U.S. Due to COVID-19 and the closed borders. There are 120 Trinis in the USA and they are requesting to come home. They have no money and no food. We're going to touch base now with one of the nationals to hear exactly what the situation is. A very special good afternoon to you.
You too, Aisha, Mr.X, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon.
Karen, could you tell us exactly what the situation is?
Well, the situation right now, Aisha, is dire straits. The citizens are stranded right now in USA all over the 50 states as I know. I don't know anybody in Hawaii right now. I know some citizens in Florida. They're in Atlanta, they're in California, they're in Virginia, they're in Philadelphia, some in New York, some in San Francisco. They're all over the whole United States, Aisha.
And you told me that there is 120 of them in all?
Well, it's more than 120 because what it is that there's different groups that's been made up that everybody has a different group. So there's one group with Dr. Alana. I believe that she has like about 240 people in her group. My group, I have like about now 57 in my group. And I believe there's someone else in New Jersey, Ken Mahabir, he has some in his group.
When you say group, what do you mean?
Well, what I mean groups is that there's some Trinidadians will come out, like for example, Dr. Lana's group, they have some Trinidadians in there that she will help them get exemptions to come to Trinidad, to help them come back home. There is another group that also will see if they could assist the Trinidadians with exemptions. So there's cluster of Trinidadians in different groups or organizations. In my group, I have my 50-something group. In my group that I have, I'm assisting them in humanitarian relief on my own. Like most of the Trinidadians are run out of funds. Some of them run out of food. Some of them run out of medication. Some of them run out of basic necessity things. Some of them are homeless right now.
Can I ask what was their reason, some of them that you know of, for being in the United States?
Well, some of the reasons that came to the United States is different reasons. Some of them are students who came here to study in the United States. There are students that want to come back home. There's some of them who came for trials because they lost loved one members that was murdered. So they had to come over here for the trial of the court case. There's some of them who came here for at least for some court cases as well. Some came here for cancer treatments. That's also stuck here. There's some of them who came here to go baby shopping and end up having the baby in the United States. Some of them came here for funeral service for a loss of a family member.
Because one thing that persons would say, you know, there was a time given as to when the borders were going to be closed. Why didn't these groups of persons try to make it home before?
Well, the problem is that when they came, they had return tickets that was booked after the close of the borders. For example, one person had a ticket booked for April 19 to return. So when you see the boards to get into change of flight is one thing, and then to get in here, and then when the COVID-19 happened here, we closed our borders first. So it comes like our borders were closed in the United States, and then we already closed their borders. So they got trapped in between of the closure of United States borders, and they got trapped within the Trinidad border closed.
Have you made contact with the consulate out there in the United States? Trinidad and Tobago consulate?
There's all the consulate are closed since COVID-19. The Florida consulate is closed they were closed on March 22nd. New York consulate has been closed since March 23rd. I've been reaching out to them because there's citizens here that the passport has expired while being out here. because they were supposed to return before April 22nd. So their passport got closed before they got the ticket to return. That I have mothers right now who end up having babies in the United States and is still trying to get a travel document to travel back home with their children. So now this become an American issue because we have citizens now who are born here and mothers are trying to bring home their little babies. So now it become an immigration issue with the United States. So that's what I'm fighting for with my Congress and
Did you reach out to the Ministry of National Security?
Yes, we have. We sent emails today. I did. I am working with Lyndon Mack. Lyndon Mack is the one that was organizing everything with us. And I reached out to him because he's a very good friend of mine. And we did reach out. And we have reached out to the ministry. We have reached out to other organizations that assist us. And now it reached a point that I'm thinking about retaining an attorney to represent the ones who are stuck over here.
Okay. What was the response from the Ministry of National Security, if any?
There was no response. When I reached out to them, they just sent me a requirement for an exemption form, and they said that all nationals has to fill out this requirement forms, exemption, so that including the biometrics. They also told me that when I asked them, I sent them an email with these questions, and I said, so with the biometrics, I have citizens here who are Trinidadians who are in passport and they got a green card holder. I said these people would like to come back home, and what the response to me with the ministry is that we only take in Trinidadians with Trinidadians. They don't want to let any.
So nationals with green cards are not allowed. Is it that?
No, yes, no green card holders and no dual citizenship holders allowed to come back home. Only Trinidadians with Trinidadians
who reside in Trinidad.
Right.
Great. So how have you guys been making out? I remember you sent me some photos of persons who are hospitalized, some persons who are homeless, etc., etc.
Yes. I am okay. First of all, Aisha, let me go this publicly, and I will say this to everyone. My name is Karen Legion. I'm not one of them who's trapped here. I resigned in the United States. I've been here for 30 years. So I got in because Dr. Alana has rejected some people in her group, and they end up coming towards me because a friend of a friend refers someone to me because I'm an activist over here. I'm a community organizer, and also I am a local politician as well, as you say, over here. So she reached out to me to help a friend of hers, and that's how I got involved.
Okay.
So I'm not getting any, I'm doing this on my own. I am using my own funds. I'm using my own funds to help a homeless guy right now who was homeless in Florida. He was sleeping in a car. He got issues with his visa. His 6 months was expired. He didn't have the 455 to renew his visa. And I reached out to him through another Trinidadian who was also stuck over here. And it told me that help this guy because he's more in dire straits. So I brought him from Florida to New York. I put him in a hotel, which I'm paying out of my pockets. And as well, I brought him out there because right now we got Black Lives Matter. The situation's going on here, and I do not want him to get caught up with the Black Lives Matter situation because if somebody reported him sleeping in a car or one of these truck stops, he could get arrested and he could be held in with ICE. And once ICE comes in, he'll be deported back to Trinidad and Tobago.
So my question is this. If there are some of them who literally can't support themselves, how will they secure a ticket to come home if the borders are open to them?
I have offered to help some Trinidadians who need to get a return ticket. I work very closely with Caribbean Airlines because I was the one who started the Caribbean Airlines repatriation tickets. And I spoke to the managing director, and this is what they told me. Once they get the CMO approval, and if the plane holds 99 people, and once they get the base fare, like $20,000 to bring in 99 people, they're going to only hold 85 people on the plane. So 85 divided 20,000, and that's what it came for per person. And those are the returning tickets. They're going to minus the fare base of that return tickets minus what it costs a ticket, and that's what they're going to be paying for the return ticket to come home. I've offered a few Trinidadians that I will support their return tickets to come home. I have gotten now, it reached a point that I am right now send requests to my local government officials, the senators and the congressmen in the United States, because now it becomes our burden. I don't want to say burden, it becomes our responsibility, and how it becomes our responsibility now is that we have American citizens being born here in our borders, that I'm asking now for a humanitarian relief fund so I can assist those who's here, so I can provide food, I can provide housing for in the motels or the hotels, and also provide whatever I can assist them. I also do hospital. I'm a registered dietitian, so I have a lot of friends in the medical field, doctors and them who's actually assisting me to get medication for some of these people who need, like the high blood pressure medicine, they need the diabetes insulin, stuff like that, because they are not qualified for any health care. If they do get sick, like one guy who got sick in a hospital, he was in a hospital for 4 days. So I can imagine his bill for $50,000. He was not in hospital for COVID-19. He was in a hospital because of the anxiety. He wanted to go home. He's a firefighter. And I got police officers on my group who was stranded here in America. They're police officers. I got ministry office workers who works for the Ministry of what housing, Ministry of Works, also got caught out here.
So let me ask a question. If I may, I just want to ask a question. Does the state, in terms of your state or any state in the U.S., have any refugees? You're in, sorry?
I'm in New York.
Right, in New York. So let's say New York State then. Is there any kind of COVID refugee assistance that the state is offering to people, putting them up in shelters or camps or anything like that? Does that exist at all?
Well, I'll explain it. The refugee, what we're going on right now is that we had an issue in New York where the homeless people is riding these train stations. Mm-hmm. So what I did with a family, that we do have something we put up the homeless people in hotels. Now the thing is when we go into these, I gotta get documentation. So what I did with one mother and she had 2 daughters, that she was homeless. I decided to network and try to put it into one of these hotels. But the problem is not, think about it, Aisha, a Trinidadian over here staying in a homeless shelter, and you have homeless people that's living there. I'm not saying all homeless people have drug addicts. Or,
right, no, but I mean, but they're mixing with the regular homeless people in the U.S.
Right, and then I have to get documentation paperwork. So when I have to register them in the homeless shelters, which I had to do with this mother and her 2 daughters, it was like kind of bounced back because they said, why didn't they contact the consulate? Because it's a consulate issue. It's not American issue.
Okay, so what are you asking of the Trinidad and Tobago government? I'm going to afford you the opportunity to ask it via this program.
Yes, what I'm asking, now I was speaking to someone this morning, and I reached out to someone, and they told me that it said that they don't have COVID-19 testing, they don't have certain setup, and I'm offering to the government, which I will network personally with the other states, that if we would do the testing of the COVID-19 testing in the United States, because they are here, they can get free testing done. It's all COVID-19 tests are done free. They will get the results, and they can travel with that piece of documentation. If they get through with exemption, if they don't have the COVID-19. I'm asking the government of Trinidad and Tobago, please, there's enough of them suffering over here, all right, that they just want to come home. They are willing to go into the quarantine. They want to do anything that they got to do. They want to come home because most of them do not have the $455 to pay for the extension for the 6 months. If your visa expires within a 6 months and you cannot pay, you're going to be penalized under immigration for overstaying your stay, and you might not be able to come back to the United States. I am trying to work with the congressman over here to see if I could assist them to get a fee waiver so they will not be caught between the $455. Because think about it, Aisha, $455, where you getting that money from, Aisha? This morning I had to give $100 to a lady to buy Pampers for a newborn baby. She didn't expect her baby. And then the thing is, with the baby born here, the father's in Trinidad. The father can't even sign the birth certificate. So now she told me today She has to go to the father in Trinidad, get a lawyer, notarize some documents, and FedEx over here for her. And when she get a document, she can get a birth certificate issued for her. And then I got to take her to immigration and 20 Further Plaza to issue a travel document for her to help her to go home.
1 minute. Seeing the child is an American citizen, does the child, can the child, be eligible for WIC and Medicaid and all these different things?
The child, yes, I did went through that. I did contact in New York State with WIC. The child is qualified for the WIC, but the mother is going to be responsible for receiving the benefits because it's a child, so it's going to be in her name. Now, it will show that the mother was receiving public benefits from the government, from the United States, so they will hold her against her because she become a public charge.
Okay. All right, so go ahead and make your plea. Go ahead and make your plea to the government as we get ready to close this interview.
Aisha, I thank you for giving me this platform. I'm the voice of those who are stuck here, and I'm pleading to the Prime Minister Rowley, Dr. Kate Rowley, Dr. Dylan Singh, Mr. Stuart Young, Honor. I'm pleading, please, we are willing to work and whatever you want us to do to bring them home. You can bring them in small batches, sir. Just bring them home because they're really, really suffering over here. And I don't think it's fair for citizens of Trinidad to be suffering like this. They have a home. Trinidad is their home. Please bring them home. I'm pleading. I myself, I'm pleading. I don't know what else to do, Aisha. And it's really hard for me too because I'm the one, they call me every day to give me an answer, and I have no answer. I'm really working on it. Lyndon Mack is working on it too. He's like trying to find any other way for somebody to hear us. We're on so many platforms begging for people to help us. And also we have families in Trinidad who got stuck that we have to provide food hampers for their family that's in Trinidad because they're stuck over here. So I'm also providing rent relief grants for families in Trinidad who cannot pay the rent in Trinidad because their family is stuck over here. And I'm doing this all alone, Aisha. So I'm begging the government, please, I'm begging. Take them like 20 batches,
you said you don't have a figure now. Before the figure was 120. Could you give me a round figure?
What I'm saying is Dr. Lana's group, I'm not sure how much she have in her group. My group, I have 58 people in my group, which I'm doing. As far as I know, I'm the only group that's offering humanitarian services. So anyone who wants to come on with me, and if anybody's listening to your live, anybody has an issue, and they're stuck in the United States, you can contact me, 347-876-0341. I will assist you in whatever services you need, because under my group, I'm assistant under humanitarian relief.
And again,
I don't know about the other groups.
Is it 120 persons you're asking for to be repatriated to Trinidad? I just want to have a figure so we know what we're dealing with.
I think there's more than that. I think there's at least 500 something Trinidadians are stuck here.
That number jumped from 120 to 500.
No, what I'm saying, Aisha, there's different groups. So Dr. Lana group probably has more than 120 people in her group.
So do you want to get in contact with the other groups and then you can message me the amount?
Aisha, I tried to reach out to Dr. Lana's group and they kicked everybody from that group and everybody want to try her group. She's not helping anybody else. So I'm taking the leftover Trinidadians who they have nowhere else to turn, and they end up coming on my group because they reached out to Dr. Lana. I can send you all the information. She just turned them down.
So if, let's just say, the government asks to let them in, we don't really know who are these 500 people, just the 50-something that is in your group, correct?
Right, but if anybody wants, and I'm reaching out to Dr. Lana as well, if she's listening to this. Dr. Lana, you spoke with me before. My name is Karen Legion, right? I am willing to work with you. And Ken Mirage, if you're listening in New Jersey, I'm willing to work with you guys to assist, and let's all come as a collaborative to work together. So we can get everybody home together. And then with me working together, if your group has humanitarian relief, I can work together because I'm part of the government in the United States that I could see if I'm asking for relief grant right now to assist you guys. So let's work together. Aisha, I'm begging, let Dr. Lana, let her group help them.
Well, I don't know who Dr. Lana is. Probably you can get her information and I will talk with her to find out how much people is in her group. And maybe the groups can organize together and give a figure to the government so maybe they can see what they can do. Yeah?
Thank you so much, Aisha. And as I said again, you can post my number. If anybody has any issues over there, they can always inbox me or WhatsApp me, and I'm willing to assist them. If they need food, if they need housing, if they need, I will assist them to see what I can provide for them.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Aisha, for this time.
You're welcome.
Have a good afternoon.
Mr. X.
Interesting times we're living in general. I think it is very unfortunate where they at. Looking at some situations that I got personally involved in previously, even with Sterling and they, it does take some time to process, and the government will not process bigger numbers at the same time. They'll process smaller numbers. So it may be best if they do have a good understanding of how many in total, and then they break it down and say, all right, we're willing to do 85 people every 14 days or every 10 days or whatever, so that people could rotate out of the quarantine facilities, because that's how the government will need to manage it. How many people comes in? Because while we have 1,000 beds in general that started the COVID response, only about 400 of those beds are for quarantine. You know, we have a lot of positives that we still have to treat with, and that's just the U.S. alone. Is that 500 in the U.S. or that New York alone?
She's saying in the U.S. Let me say good afternoon, happy birthday to Reina Diaz. Your girl Reina birthday is today.
Hey, happy birthday, Reina. Hope you have a blessed day, my dear.
Happy birthday, Reina.
Enjoy your evening. Oh, just I want to know, for those of you celebrating birthdays in Tobago, Lowlands Mall in Tobago is now open, all right? So welcome to the customers. All the stores and services, clothing, footwear, essential services, and lots more Lowlands. You want stuff. Oh gosh, you know, I could really need to do some clothes shopping myself. The food court also open for your takeaway service, so check out Lowlands Mall if you want to open a booth there. Start a store. You can even do that now. As things are a little bit low, you might get some good prices. Call Anthony to find out at 780-8005. Tobago's premier retail and commercial center is back. Visit Lowlands Mall today.
All right, guys, so feel free to call in. Let's chat. You've heard them. You know,
I'm interested to hear Trinidad and Tobago's opinions about these.
Yeah, I want to hear you guys on it. 342-0081, 771-1791, 4665391. Internationally, 718-874-3860. You know, my only thing is the fact that she didn't have a figure. Because when we started talking, the figure she presented was 120 persons. And now when we start to get into the conversation, she says that there are more because there are different groups. Okay, and I'm asking, so how many are there in general?
Yeah.
She's like, about 500. And I'm like, 500? Where did that come from? And then she's saying there are other groups. And I'm thinking, if you want the government to take your cause seriously, you have to know who these people are, where they are. So at any given notice, if the government say,
right, let's go,
they can
be able to move. And this is what
just all over the
that's
place
what delayed the cruise ship people at first, you know.
And they couldn't find them.
That number was at 40, then it went to 400, then it went to 6 something, you know. And then people drop out. But call us, people, 342-0081.
The lines are crazy. It's busy. It has been busy since we called the numbers. Let's take a few. Caller, you're live.
Good afternoon again, Isha and Mr. X.
Hi, Jama.
Hi.
If I'm not mistaken, I think with the last figure I heard, I think it was something like about 600 and something persons were in quarantine right now. And all these people who come from outside who was in cruise ship and different things, and students and things like that. What this lady is saying, and she's saying that she called she sent to the Ministry of not health, the other ministry.
National Security.
National Security. But she's sounding kind of, sorry to say, weird. Get your figures so you know exactly what they're working with. You don't even know how much people you have. What kind of craziness is that? I find she's sounding too kind of weird. That's sounding weird. She needs to get the people together where they are trained begonia, and they need to come home because they are in the home. Regardless of what, they need to come to the home. But at the same time, get the things together properly, and the Trinidad and Tobago government will be able to put things in place here. That's what you have to do. You understand? Okay.
Thank you so much. All right, so someone just sent me a text message. They say 14 persons from the U.S. was tested positive in Jamaica. That is something Trinidad and Tobago needs to
pay attention
to. Caller, your live.
Hello, good afternoon, Aisha.
Good afternoon.
Aisha, let me tell you something. I feel this lady don't know exactly what it is she really wants to do. She just says that Trinidad don't have that, and they want to test the Trinidad with this thing. Right now, my son's teaching in Vietnam. And let me tell you something. I spoke to him this morning. He told me Vietnam is locked down. Nobody not coming in, nobody not coming out. He's going out. There are only diplomats they opening to. You understand? And that country don't have none, and they're very close to China.
Mm-hmm.
And that country don't have any. I sure you hear about Vietnam. Vietnam is one of the cleanest states right now.
So are you saying that the person should stay put?
Huh?
Are you saying that the nationals in America should stay put and ride this thing out?
But they don't want. They want Trinidad to test something. I feel like what's going on now, right now, and they have to listen because a lot of people border right now closed, and they want Mr. Robbie to open this place, and they want to test Trinidad. And as far as I listen to this woman don't know what she really wants.
Thank you so much for sharing. Let me say good afternoon to Alex Victorious and Shawnee Boy Willock. That's locked on the live. Caller, you're live.
Pleasant evening to you, Isha. Well,
hey, Michael, how are you, King?
Not too bad. How are you doing?
I'm good, thanks.
Well, once you're good, I feel better. Mr.X, pleasant evening to you.
Good evening, brother.
Aisha, yeah, I want this song too harsh, but this lady is a confused lady where you just had connection with,
Why you say that?
Somebody tell her that they do have no testing kits in this country. You heard she say that?
I heard her saying that the worry, something about the worry of the government was about providing testing kits, and she's
that they
willing,
could get tested and it's
she's
free
willing
and
to
that
test
kind of
them there and send them home with their documents.
This lady ain't getting proper thing from this country, She ain't getting no information. She has no facts. And calling to make this kind of accusation, I feel like she wants a little more help than these people, man. I how I feel. I mean that's my view. I mean, there's citizens outside there that they would want to come home, but everybody should know by now. Everybody just can't come into this country right now.
Thank you.
It just can't happen.
Thank you so much.
Okay, have a good evening.
All the best, Michael. Hi, caller. You're live.
Yes, good afternoon, Mr.X and Aisha.
Good afternoon.
I did not hear, I just heard the last part of it, but I heard what you just said there. I think she needs to write to the right person in this government, right? Communication minister. Because you can't just tell somebody. They're not allowing people in Trinidad and Tobago to test. They have a special agency that do the testing. Plus, Aisha, how many people really supposed to come back? Because the figures keep changing,
Yeah, that's why I asked her. That was my biggest worry, the fact that the figures were not adding up.
Yeah, but not only now, but even from before, It's like a wait and see. I have one. I did not change my residency in Trinidad and Tobago or give up my my citizenship, and I'm out there because I know people who did that.
Yeah.
And so anytime, like I'm using the word war, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Anytime there's war there, man, I have a safe comfort place to go back to. But where are your taxes? How much have you been paying to Trinidad and Tobago? Because
interesting.
You're going to put a strain on us taxpayers here because there's only so much we can do. We have an airline here who we don't even know the condition of that airline right now, right? We have the people of Trinidad and Tobago to service. So, we have the government here to act responsibly for the people, the citizens here. We decide to stay here for whatever reason we are here. And they must see after us first and then go out there. You who have been saying they are paying your taxes to the America. America is bad now when you want to come. We're not saying that we're going to reject you, but you have to, you have to look and see what's going on and if you can come back. We're not saying that we're not going to take you back, but not just yet.
Thank
You're
you.
being comfortable out there. What's wrong now? Okay, thanks.
Well, I understand her point, and one thing that she said that stuck out with me is that persons' passports expired and visas expired. One thing I know is that they don't allow you to travel if your passports and visa is going to expire within 6 months, which means these persons were out there long before 6 months.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go for that break. I'm going to take your calls when we come back. Yeah, we'll be right back. Stay with us. It's The Balance.
The official station that defends the nation.
With changes in operations due to COVID-19, over 10,000 TNTech customers have signed up to pay their bill online and receive bills by email. Commercial and residential customers, do business with TNTech online today. Sign up at www.ttec.co.tt/CWA.
This is Wayne Delamore, Head Consultant and Director of Natural Health Solution. With over 15 years of experience in clinical nutrition and microscopy, we specialize in early detection and prevention. We incorporate evidence-based nutrition and science-driven analysis. Tune in to our educational program every Wednesday right here on the street, 91.9 FM. For appointments, call 222-2189 or 304-5816. At Natural Health Solutions, we offer a natural solution to healthy living.
Join Wayne Delamore on Wednesdays from 9:15 a.m. to 9:45 a.m. right here on the street, 919 FM.
Hey guys, it's Isha here. Listen up. If you're considering selling or renting your house in Trinidad and Tobago, then call Keelan George with O'Neill's Real Estate Group. He's a good friend of mine and he's been in the business for over 6 years. First, selling real estate in Atlanta, Georgia, and now right here in Trinidad and Tobago. He has a strategic online marketing presence that actually attracts thousands of home buyers and renters. Plus, with his home selling advice and techniques, he's getting homes sold really fast. Keelan will actually guarantee you sell your home, or get this, you can cancel the listing agreement and pay nothing at any time. That's right, you heard me, nothing at any time. Selling your home doesn't have to be stressful, people. Check out www.o'neillrealestatettt.com. O'Neill is spelled O-N-E-I-L, or just call Keelan direct at 363-4030. That's 363-4030.
Wondering what's for lunch or dinner? Jenny's on the Boulevard has lots of specials for you from May 11th to May 23rd. Enjoy 10% discount for groups of 5 orders or more and pickup orders of $500 or more. 10% off with valid ID, police, army, and other emergency services. 20% off all government ministry orders. 30% off desserts. Grab and go mini assorted desserts, $60. 30% off beers and fruit drinks. Free delivery on orders over $300. 10% discount for orders over $500. Free delivery plus 10% discount for orders over $1,000. Choose from our famous Chinese-style express buffet, the American menu, burgers, ribs, and more. Italian menu, pasta, and more. Opening daily between the hours of 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Call us today at 625-1807, 395-3757, or 488-8800. Takeout, curbside pickup, or delivery available. Jenny's on the Boulevard for all your Chinese, American, and Italian needs.
Renting a car in Tobago should be quick, affordable, and easy.
Wow.
Here at O'Neill Rentals, we make the process as simple as possible by using our easy e-sign-up. Yep, we can sign you up from just about anywhere using our tablets. See? All done. And everything goes straight into the cloud. Yeah, you're on your way. Are you coming to Tobago? Book your car rental with us and enjoy the most affordable rates in Tobago. But hurry, because cars go pretty fast. Call 361-1042. That's 361-1042. One more time, 361-1042. O'Neill Auto Rentals, Tobago. taking you further.
This is Reverend Dr. Glenroy Frank inviting you to tune in every Monday evening at 6:15 for the Light and Life Outreach Program. This program is sponsored by the People's Pentecostal Church. So come join us live and hear this word of God that is able to build and to strengthen your life. The Light and Life Outreach Program every Monday, 6:15. God bless you.
Come talk with us.
Real issues, hard talk.
Real Talk on the Street, 919 FM.
Hi, Florida. All right, let's see who else is there. Feel free to call us. I know you're doing some personal research.
3420081, 3420081, and 466-5391. 466-5391. I'm speaking to a social worker in the U.S. Just to find out about the shelters, the conditions, and that kind of thing, So asking Muhammad last question here, but in general, she says, people could go just their passport and get access to the shelters, and the shelters are not as bad as we make it out to seem, or like how you might see it on TV. It look like people sleeping on top of each other, or it's little cots and rats roaming around and stuff like that. They actually take really good care of the shelters. I think people get food and that kind of thing.
Could you find out what is the position with our different consulate offices? I understand that everywhere it's closed due to COVID-19. However, there should be a hotline that our citizens should have access to. I'm assuming.
No, I don't think so, I haven't heard about that.
So they just close and then that's it?
Yeah. That's a very, very good question,
The lines are open. If you have any information, we have a lot of listeners that listen to us from the United States. Feel free to call us and let us know. If, the consulate offices are closed and that's it, there is no emergency hotline and no guidance as to what our nationals can do. Caller, you're live.
Good afternoon, Mr. Welsh.
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm good afternoon to Mr. Escobar. I'm fine. I'm alive. I'm born in Trinidad. When I see what's going on in Australia, I have to say Paris Ram and that lady that I bring on today's boss. Right. So let me start with the lady who just called from America.
Yes.
If you had listened to the Prime Minister's speech last week or week before, he said to us, people who in America, 10 years, and all of a sudden, because Trinidad is now a safe place, want to come back. They ain't come back in how many years? So here what's going on. These people had to wait. People who are regular returning residents, they get first preference. The Prime Minister said so more than 2 weeks ago. So if you're in America 30 years and all of a sudden you now realize you wasn't paying taxes and wasn't registered and didn't have citizenship, and because of COVID you're hungry, you want to come back home. Can't work so. The man who went last 6 months and come back and go back, he has first preference. Right, Ms. Welch?
I hear you, sir. Anything else you want to add?
No, well, I just want to clear that point up for you now.
Because one thing I kind of didn't sit well with me is when she said that we have persons who visa expired, and I know for sure America does not allow you to travel if your visa
is about to
expire within 6 months.
And COVID is how old? How long?
COVID is just March, sorry.
Well, all right.
So which means his visa was expired before COVID.
Well, so then what you was doing there? Then you had a right to come back home. Because I thought if the visa expire immigration, imagine that. Yes, well, sometime was the Windrush. When was the Windrush thing? I wonder if it's today or yesterday. Right now in England, there are people. Mr.X, look up there. That gentleman make a video on YouTube about the Windrush generation and see how much people England had sent back the last year and the year before. And all of a sudden now, these people are about to get reparation. All right, so let me start again. Black Lives Matters, we need reparation. Enjoy the evening.
Yeah, there's a situation between 1948 and 1970.
I was paying attention to it, but I don't know how realistic that may be, because just with this whole Brexit story before all of that, they were packing them people home and sending them back, eh?
Yeah, March, April to May to June. 3 months we under
and
borders
his
closed.
Visa expired.
3 months we under borders closed. And what I mean, I think, you know, social work wise, I know that the US does a usually bang up job in certain states in particular, from, you know, in New York.
Yeah.
My friend who works in New York in the social state department says that the shelters, especially the family shelters, are pretty good.
Someone just messaged us. She said, I'm a regular returning resident, left for 1 week, and I am not getting the option to come home. That is the kind of person
in the group.
Oh, Bonnie Peters.
Oh, regular returning back and forth.
Persons not getting ready to come home. And someone else just messaged again, and she said that the consulate has just abandoned them. There is no number, no hotline, no call for help.
Yeah,
nothing.
I'm telling you, I haven't seen that. What they have to do is go on the national security website, is what Minister Young had told me about 2 months ago. That, you know, guide people towards the national security website. And that website will guide you towards an email to be sent.
Okay.
And you have to wait on the response to the email.
Hi, caller, you're live.
Yes, good afternoon.
Yeah.
Mr. Isha and Mr.X.
Yes.
Again.
Evening.
Hi, I'm listening to the woman very attentively. And you see, when everything has been done in decency and in order, we would have get a clear message from what she is telling us. But like she pick up this and pick up that and pick up the other. Because if you sing about these people so long, you do not know how much people that you are singing about. That should be at the tip of your tongue. That should be at the tip of your tongue. I seen about 500 people, 600 people, 12 people, you understand? But the thing, and regardless of what they do, when they bring these people home, in a little while again, they're going back to America. You understand? They're going back to America again. You know? So what they really want? They want to stay out there or they want to come in here? And the government said they don't have room. We don't have room here to pick up 500 people one time to bring in here. You don't have place. They have places for them. And they cannot go to the normal health facilities. That is what's making the world go wrong. And the government have it under control. If they have to bring in and they bring in a feud, that is what I say. A few they'll bring in, they have to do it that way.
Thank you so much. So she just sent a message. She says the other groups don't want to work together. Why it is Trinis again?
And I could believe that.
She said that is why they don't have a definite figure. She said the other groups don't want to work together. Why am I I'm not surprised. Bonnie Peter says we did email. The response is form email response, and nothing in the last 3 weeks since I got the form response.
Because when we spoke to her, she said she did contact the ministry today. So is it that it's been 3-4 weeks they've been trying to get this situation sorted out, and without a real confident kind of thing?
I don't know. Hi, caller, you're live.
Yes, good evening, afternoon, one of them. Right.
Hi.
My dear, it's real, keeping it real. Now, I listened to the lady, and as much as she's singing, you know, that she's really out to help and so on, so to me it's like something's not adding up. Hello?
Yes, go ahead, please.
Some things to me like it's not adding up. I don't want it to prejudge, but she talk about some numbers first and then some other numbers, and then they don't want to work with her. I don't know. Anyway, what I really call it to say, gentleman who called earlier and was want to hit you some big sticks about your certainty about this race of people. Let me tell you something. Isha, many years ago in the United States, when they were looking for serial killers, they used to rule out black men because they never had a history of black men committing that type of crime. I want, and I'm saying that to say this. I have worked in the prison, YTC Maximum Golden Grove. 90% of the inmates are African. I understand the man. Sometimes I get upset too. But I want to say if the man is listening, sir, we got to be realistic.
Keep it real.
We have to keep the thing real. Don't get upset. And let me tell you this. You know, I am not a gambler. I have never gambled. But there's a term in sociology and academic learning, probability. And I am saying the probability might be just, sad to say, one of we. Nobody don't know who I am. So I say one of we. Have a blessed week.
Thank you, Surreal. All right, let me read those messages. Bonnie says every single individual has to send an email to the ministry. I sent mine on June 2nd. I got a standard response on June 4th and nothing from the ministry since then. She said the group reached out as groups in the last few days.
So the groups now, right, so they're putting together as groups and reaching out as groups in the last couple of days. All right, so
Bonnie, tell me, why did you choose to reach out now in June? Why not May or April or March?
Yeah.
What was the delay in coming home? Seeing that you're there, you're stranded, you don't have any money, etc. Why June? Why not before? I'd like to know, please.
And I feel I know what the answer will be, but I'll give her a chance to respond. And I think that we can keep the conversation going. Bonnie and what's the other lady name? From New York?
Karen,
you all
your life.
reach out to me on phone next to my message box.
Hi.
Sorry.
Good evening, Aisha. Good evening.
Hey,
friend.
how you doing, Brody Jr.?
Good. I like your hairstyle. Very nice.
Thank you.
Now listen, Now I want to be careful here with respect to people who are. I'm using stranded loosely. Okay. Why? Because I'm wondering if people who want to return home, whether or not they are residing there and they feel that they need to return home, or what about the families here? How come there are no requests here unless I'm unaware? Families from here making requests of people who appear to be stranded in the States. So I'm a little bit uncomfortable, and you see why Dr. Rowley has to be clinical and his minister, because while people are so-called stranded in the United States, where are they staying? Do they need money to stay where they are, or why? What is the purpose of coming home, to put us here at risk? That's the other thing. Do you need money there to be comfortable, or what is the purpose of coming home? That is my thing, because you leave and you went there. So, what you outlined, I was looking for a holiday. So there's, in the whole contribution, to me, there was nobody here there on holiday. So people went to make baby, people went to do this, people went to do that. Are they stranded in a way that they're paying more? So that's what I want to find out.
Well, from what she said, the lady who went to make the baby, she didn't have money to buy Pampers, so she had to assist with Pampers and milk and that sort of thing. And then there's another guy who visa expired and he was sleeping in a car, and if immigration catch him, he would be deported, so she's assisting him as well.
Right, so people want to come home. Is it that people want to come home, or do people need money across there? Because it just might be easier to get monies there instead of an aircraft sent to New York and people from different places to get
But
them back here to
if
Trinidad.
so, how much money would we give them? If so, how much money, would we give per individual? Because she's talking about some people who are homeless, some people who need food and Pampers.
Well, the students get 300 US, so maybe it's the same amount.
Well, a 300 US stipend.
I don't know. You see, that's my thing. There's a whole. I don't think that people really want to come. No, and again, I like to be careful because I'm not stranded.
Yeah.
The fact, right? So I want to be careful, and I keep stressing that. But people have to they have to give a little more information as to who are these people, who are their families here, how come the families are not making complaints or requests for them to get back to Trinidad, and if they need money, are the families making requests here, the same 1,500 as we have here, where people request of the government? What do they need? So it's not only about coming home, what do they need there to make themselves safe? Because there's a risk in bringing people from the United States here. We all know that. Yeah. So it's not a question of not being humanitarian, but people have to understand. Dr. Rowley made the point about, listen, you have to safeguard 1-point-something million here. So if he brings in 200, let's say we have to deal with COVID, and people have to be mindful of that. So I think they need to have a conversation as to what they need to stay there until things ease up. Thank you, Aisha.
Thank you so much. All the best. All right. So someone says the persons who call from the United States know there's a channel in which they target those who are stranded. Apparently, to me, she's coming over political in a way. She's asking the PM for help. And according to the last caller, those stranded have families here and their families are not complaining. So persons are saying, how come their families are not in the news asking for them to come home?
For them to come home.
Call
That's an
your
interesting
life.
perspective. I didn't think about that.
Hello?
Yeah, the balance is a two-head snake.
Anything else?
What?
All right. Well, he does this all the time.
Listen, people, remember, Iowa Stage continues here this Thursday. Pan night is the twins, D. Jean and Dia and Deja Keynes. Calypso night, we've got a special on Merchant. I need all to be a part of that. Let's build a nation together and, stop the negativity and, we have to build it properly together. So look out for that. Right? Saturday, Miami Carnival and Unifest concert from 7 p.m.
Excellent. Hi, caller.
Big things.
Yes, Isha, good evening again.
Hi, you.
But we have a lady that make a baby that can't get no pampers. But the lady has the child father here.
Right.
So why they didn't get in touch with the child father to send money for the child over there?
Well, she did say that they got in contact with him, and I don't know if he do have or he not working. No, I don't. I
So who pay for the woman to go all the way in America to make her U.S. baby?
No, well, she didn't go to make the baby. If to be fair, she said she was up there, pregnant. She came to shop for baby clothes.
Well, think about that. You imagine Trinidad on that. U.S. is hard to get.
Alice can't take you.
Watch where you go now. You're quick to
listen, you just make me sometimes. Alice can't take you sometimes.
No, because the truth is the truth. And the truth is a brute. 10 to 1, depends on where you look for it. Them Venezuelan, them wrapping it up. They might get the wife and all and get it. And you want twice. You want to baby shop. Trinidad has to be real nice. Trinidad is a paradise. You going in America on that COVID, how much months we are COVID since last year, November. And you going to the U.S. to shop. And now you're telling me the child father can't send money to come now, man, all you. Be real now, man. Enjoy the evening.
And I could understand some people's position because the Minister of Health said on the 31st of January, no unessential travel on the 31st of January. So I understand some people's, admonishment of the group. However, they dare.
I just don't know what to say at the moment. There are more questions than answers, and I'm hoping that the group can make themselves available for some of these questions to be answered because persons are going to be skeptical. They are going to be skeptical. Yeah, so let me read some more comments and go back to the phone lines. The person I got that already. All right, so Kiba Manet says, so she went to shop for baby clothes. Bonnie is saying there was no way to contact anyone to get back home, no flights. The TNT government said the borders are closed. The consulate closed. No contact, and the first opportunity to send a request was when the government finally posted the press release about what to do on June 1st. I left March 12th, had a return ticket for March 20th. The airlines canceled it, and I couldn't get a flight before March 22nd. Unless you have a lawyer, which requires money, like the people in Barbados group.
The Barbados 33 that came back
There
first.
was no opportunity to get in contact with a ministry, and every press conference we are being told to wait your turn. I can understand now that she has explained.
Yeah, and that's what we need to get. We have to get context.
We have to get understanding. So, Bonnie, thank you for telling us this. She said she left on March 12th to come home on the 20th, and she couldn't get a flight before March 22nd, and she don't have a lawyer to get any audience, and
that was before the borders closed.
The ministry only posted the 1st of June to get in contact with them, and that is exactly what she did. I don't know now. I don't know.
Yeah, sorry. I mean,
my heart goes out to you, Bonnie and Karen, and those in similar situations. I suggest you guys organize yourselves. Even if the other groups don't want to unify, or they try to strengthen yourself and send emails to the minister. Continue to email them every day. Every single day. Email the permanent sec. Somebody just send emails. And see how best you can get them to respond.
Because I think what will comfort you is they get a response and say, listen, your request has been received, is being processed, and we have you in line to be exempted. However, it will take us about a month to get that done. But then they might complain about that too.
Month might be too long. Closing comments as we get ready to head out. It's 7 o'clock, right? This day flies so fast.
Yeah, boy. And I mean, sorry, it is... We did a lot today. We did go through a lot
today.
So I ask you all to just continue to do some good today. Crime. That's CRIME. You can't spell crime without I, and you can't spell crime without me. We all have a responsibility to stop it. Try to encourage young people around here to be disciplined, productive, and tolerant. Put it in your mind, put it on your lips, put it into practice.
And as I usually say, TNT, do a good deed today. Until tomorrow, when we come with something else, something new, something hot on the official station that defends the nation, the Street 919 FM. Have a good one.
They talk. You talk. Come talk with us.
On the street,
919 FM.